morning, everybody. So Ella's up, but I gave her a bottle to drink in bed. And I'm just sitting on the couch, ready to do some work. Get a vlog up, all that fun stuff. Oh, you didn't finish uploading last night. Great. Stopped at 85%. Perfect. I have a couple of people who just entered the giveaway. The giveaway's still open, by the way. You have until Thursday at midnight to enter, so if you haven't done that, there's still time. By the time you see this, yesterday's vlog was a little bit of a longer one. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm sorry. Alright, let me add these two girls. Let's see who entered. We got Jean S. Polon, and just my stuff. Yeah, so actually the next couple days is gonna be kind of busy. Today we're not doing anything until 3, and then we're gonna head out to TJ's work because they're doing I don't know if you guys have this where you live, but a lot of companies, well, you can sign up for like this pumpkin thing, like pumpkin decorating contest almost, but you have to like kind of create a scene with your pumpkin. Maybe not even a scene, but you have to dress up your pumpkin. And excuse me, his work is doing that. And they wanted to do pumpkins that are working on a grill. So TJ's like, well, you can come up if you want. People will be after work and stuff, and it'd be really nice for Ella to walk around and see all the girls and stuff. So he asked me to be up there for 4, so we'll leave around 3. And then tomorrow, actually, I am working a catering job with my husband. $125 cash. I'm like, hell yeah, get me my camera faster, like, please. So I'm actually going to be doing that every other Wednesday, so when that comes around, I'll let you know how that was. And then Sunday, his work was looking for a dishwasher, because, like, all the dishwashers are out for one reason or the other, so they're pretty screwed. So I said, I'll do it. I said, I washed dishes back at my old job. I said, I wasn't the dishwasher, but I was a stove cook, and part of the job was also helping the dishwasher keep up with dishes. So I'm like, I'll do it. So TJ just has to call his mom today and ask about babysitting, because she was supposed to stop by last night to trade cards with him, but never came by. So I don't know. Oh my goodness, I can't even believe this. Literally, guys, look at this. So I use this website that my friend Brett actually showed me. It's called Live Counts, and by Colleen's Cuber. And you know how YouTube is terrible with updating you with subscribers? Well, that's exactly what this does. So it shows you what you actually have, and then it says counts displayed on YouTube, so then it shows you what YouTube says you have. But I'm at 5:30, guys. I'm so excited. I can't even believe we're already over a quarter of the way there to freaking 600. Like, what? Oh, can't even get over it. Alright, I'm done blabbing. I'm gonna try to throw this up before Ella Bella is up.
Okay, so I am a huge idiot, and if you watched yesterday's vlog, I cleaned my makeup brushes, and I was explaining how I never let them dry in the house, because every time I did that, I'm putting you guys down so I can pick out her clothes. Where are you going with the fan? Every time I did that, the brushes would never dry, and in the morning I had to deal with wet makeup brushes. So I left them outside last night. Well, I kind of forgot about dew. So I woke up this morning and all my makeup brushes were wet because of the dew, and I'm like, oh my god. But luckily they dried in time, and I was able to kind of work with them. Hi, Mama! So now I'm in her room, and I'm picking out some clothes because we are gonna go get a coffee. And I think this is 12 months. Yes, 12 months. Maybe she'll wear this. It depends on the bottoms that I can find. But yeah, so like, I felt like such an idiot. I was like, oh my god, the main reason that I freaking... You're gonna have to be a me for a second. Okay, I'll stand up. I said the main reason I didn't even put them outside, I put them outside, was so that they would dry, and I forgot to take them in. Alright, I'm having a hard time finding... Oh, you know what? Actually, she has a bunch of matching clothes in my bedroom. Let me go grab those. My mom and my grandmother went out the other day to Macy's and bought Ella a bunch of new clothes. But literally, look how cute this winter jacket is. Oh my goodness. I love it. I had got her a jacket that was for cold weather, like just cold weather, but not for snow. But this will be her snow jacket. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And it comes with little pink gloves too. I loved it, but I have a bunch of clothes right here, and most of them, I believe, have matching bottoms. So maybe I'll pick out the bottoms first and then find the shirt that goes with it. There's a couple bottoms. What goes with, I don't know what goes with what. Here are the pants, and then I gotta look at the patterns. I think most, if not all of these are 12-month clothes. I think actually, like this is a 24-month. I'll put that aside. I think this is an 18-month. Okay, we can do this. So, oh, actually, this matches these too. All right, we'll do these pants. So they're just these flower print pants. And these were at Macy's. Again, the pants were $13. And then we'll do this hot pink shirt. Again, 18-month. I don't know if this still has a... What are you doing? I don't know if this still has a tag on it. I don't think so. But let me go ahead and get her dressed. I have a couple of chores to do. Hi, Ella. Let's not smack mommy in the face with a mannequin. A couple chores to do, and then we'll head out and get my coffee. And we still got a little while before we head up to do that pumpkin thing. Ow, 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 ow. I have like a piece of glass stuck in my thumb, and I cannot get it out. And every time I like put too much pressure on my thumb, it really hurts. So, alright, we'll be back. Snow blows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Hi, Baba. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold me back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam that door. Hi, Bob. Ah! Alright, we are heading off to the mall. I want to give you a quick outfit of the day. So I'm wearing this white dress, some high boots and socks, and this almost beigey jacket, and this necklace here. And Ella's already in the car. I just put her in. It's actually a pretty nice day. I actually had a scarf too, but I ended up taking it off, as well as her jacket. Oh, here are my keys. We're gonna head out. I want to get a coffee, and while we're out, I kind of wanted to browse Sephora because I know some new products came in. I just wanted to take a look at. I changed my hair a little bit. I'm having such a hard time styling my hair without pulling it back, because my real hair is such an awkward length right now, and my hair is so thick. My real hair, it's so thick. So just imagine having like a super thick bang to work with. It's not easy. So the best way I can do it is just to pull it back. I like it. But yeah, we might grab some lunch. I actually gotta go to Walmart too, because I need butter and I need some crackers for her while she coughs on her drink. So yeah, I was gonna say something and I totally blanked. Okay, something literally smells so bad in my car. I'm gonna have to clean it out at some point today and find the cause of the smell, because it's almost like putrid. Oh, it's awful. But I wanted to, that's not why I started the camera. I just want to say, I hate if you live in a neighborhood where you have a blind drive, you know how bad it is. But that is one of the things that I want to look for in my new house, is a house without a blind drive. But I think I see a cop, so hang on. Just pulled into Walmart. So what I was saying is that whenever we look for our next house, I do not want a blind drive. Oh, there's a person like right in that car. Oops. I don't want a blind drive house because my mom's house is like that. My house is like that. Like, I think it's just so dangerous. And the winters here in New England get really severe, and like the snow piles can get really high. We ran into that problem last winter. What is my eyebrow doing? We ran into that problem last winter where the snowbanks were so high, literally, we had to guess when to go. Like, you just couldn't see. You had to inch out, which was so dangerous. There were so many accidents. So I don't know why I felt the need to share that with you. I don't know. Try to set you guys up there. Oh, you stay. Okay, so Walmart was a success with my boobs all out and stuff. So I got a few things. So I got, well, first I'll talk about this because I was looking for something to spiff up my new background. Okay, let's try that again. It was working brilliantly. My iPad does not need to fall anymore, I promise. So I was trying to think of something that I can use to spiff up my background just a little bit without being too distracted. So my first thought was like, well, I smacked myself in the eye with them, is cobwebs. So I got like 5 bags of cobwebs. They were pretty cheap. Again, I got them at Walmart. So I was going to use 1 bag to put over my background. So I got that, and then I got some just plain black makeup because I realized I don't have any when I was going through like all my special effects makeup, and I'm gonna need some for Halloween anyways. So I picked up 2 packs of those. I'll only need 1 for Halloween, but the other one can be used for any other makeups I do. And then I picked up these, which I'm actually going to bring inside with us in the mall because she loves these. They're Ritz, but they're bits, so they're like itty bitty Ritz peanut butter crackers. I love these. I ate the last of them on her, so I bought her a whole new box because I felt really bad. So I'll bring these inside. And then I happened to pass the shoe section, and I'm like, well, I'm just going to take a brief browse because when I had gone to Burlington and got her shoes, they were very, very expensive. They were like $20 and up for kids' shoes. Like, I think I even got them on sale. And I'm like, she's outgrowing things so fast. The last thing I want to do is spend a lot of money on something she's just going to outgrow in a month. So I went into the infant section, and I got these little black boots with the flowers on the sides and the rhinestones, and they were only $13. I ended up getting a size 5. She's in a size 3, so they are a bit big on them. But I figured with boots, they'll be easier to walk in, even if they're a little bit big, and the cold season's coming up. So I got something that could pretty much match everything. But that's where I'll be going to buy any of her shoes. And then I just got some butter, and I think that's it actually. So let's head in. I came to get my coffee. I just want to take a quick look in Sephora, and that's it. And I think I'm gonna switch to my phone for the remainder of this vlog, and for a while, because the screen protector that I bought yesterday, I put it on and I just put it on my car floor, and like dirt got all under the screen protector. So I don't know if it's gonna stick like the way it's supposed to because it has so many cracks in the corners and stuff. But literally, I gotta find her something to play with. Literally, the creepiest thing just happened to me. Here, play with some spider webs. The creepiest thing just happened to me. Okay, so I'm wearing, you saw what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a dress, and it's really not that short unless I have to bend down. So if I'm to bend down in this dress, obviously I don't like I'm full-blown moon everybody, but I'll, you know, bend down like at the knees. So it's a little bit difficult to do that when I'm putting the baby in her car seat and buckling in her seatbelt. Now, if I was to bend over like full force at the waist, just bend, you still really won't be able to see anything, but it's very, very short. So I haven't even gotten Ella in the car yet. I'm pulling things out of the stroller to put in. Like, I started my car because it's actually kind of hot today. So I started the AC and I put my coffee. Oh, by the way, I got my coffee, and I can never resist. My pretzel maker, cinnamon pretzels. Oh, gosh. If you only knew how good these are. Anyways, so I put my coffee in, I put the pretzel maker, the pretzels in, and then this white truck. Now, mind you, I never park near the entrance. I always park far away. Not for like walking or whatever. I don't mind walking, but I don't like people rushing me for parking spots. Like if I have to get her in, it takes a while, and like people wait for you. It makes me super anxious. So I just park in the back where no one wants to park. So that's where I park. So this white truck comes out of nowhere and parks in front of me, but one space over. Okay? So his front of the car is facing my front of the car, so I can see the guy. Now he's staring at me. Staring. Like, we made eye contact, and I get super weird with eye contact. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm so shy and socially awkward. I can't explain this to you guys, how badly I am. Like, if I ever meet any of you, which I really hope that one day I get the opportunity to. Hi. Let's look at my dashboard instead. If I ever get the opportunity to meet you guys, you will understand what I'm talking about. I'm going to take it off because I am just so shy and so socially awkward. So I make contact with the guy, eye contact with the guy, and I'm like, oh shit. I look away real fast. I'm like, don't look at him, don't look at him, don't look at him. I look back up, still staring at me. Hardcore staring at me. So, oh my gosh, I'm like spitting pretzel at you guys. Sorry. So I'm really uncomfortable now because, well, luckily, like, I had to get Ella in on the other side of the car, so it won't be like I'm bending over for him to see. But he's just staring at me. Like, I'm kind of getting nervous because it's just me and my daughter. Like, no one else is around us. I park so far away, which I'm like, okay, bad idea. And literally the moral, like, he just stared at me the entire time. I felt so uncomfortable, and I'm like, I don't know how to handle myself in those situations. Like, if I'm ever hit on, which is very, very rare, I am so weird. I'm so weird. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did I ever tell you guys about this bar story? Okay, ready? Story time. So, well, that was like the end of the story, but I have a good story for you guys. So, I went to, my brother DJs this bar every Thursday, and I had gone for the first time to see him DJ when my other brother, I have 3 brothers, when my other brother came home from Virginia for her birthday. So we checked the place out together. It was really cool. It was a really cool place. So the next week, my brother had gone home, and I thought my other brother was DJing again the next Thursday. So I texted him, and I said, Mike, I think like Thursday night, like evening, maybe like 6. And I was gonna leave around 9. And I said, Mike, I'm gonna come up to the Chit Chat, which it's called, to see you DJ. So he gets back to me in a little while. At this point, I'm ready. Like, I'm dressed, I'm ready to go. Text me back saying I'm not DJing. I don't know what the hell I took, but for some reason, I forgot that he said he wasn't going to be there. Like, did not cross my mind again, ever. So I went to a Chit Chat, and he wasn't there. And at first, I'm like, why isn't he here? I'm like, oh, no. I'm like, well, shit. Because I just went alone, because I thought my brother was going to be there. So now I'm at this bar in downtown. I'm all alone, which is like the worst thing to be as a woman at a bar. So I'm all alone. So I'm like, well, I said, okay, this is weird. But I said, I'm already here. I got dressed up. I was ready to go out. I'm just going to chill for a little while. If the music is good, I'll sit down, listen to the music, and have a drink. Like, I'm driving, but I'll just have a drink and leave in a while, you know. One drink isn't going to do anything to me. So that's what I do. And I was approached couple times by guys. I kept getting looks, but only a couple had the balls to actually come up and say something. I don't mean to say it like that, but if you're gonna stare at a girl and make it obvious, at least come up, like, for real. So anyways, this guy comes up and he starts small talk with me, and I never know when the appropriate time to be like, by the way, I'm married is. I don't know if I say it right away. He did not ask once if I was taken. So I was just having, oh, sun's in our eyes. Oh shit. All right, hang on. Continue the story inside because I have a lot to bring in as well. We're back home, so I'm gonna finish the story for you, and then I want to go upstairs. Sorry for the shaky camera. I'm gonna go upstairs and put the cobweb on my background. I'll show you guys. Not a big deal. But anyways, my cobweb. So where was I with the story? Not very far into it, I don't think. So anyways, this guy is talking to me and talking to me and talking to me. And as the conversation keeps going, it gets weirder and weirder, and he gets more aggressive. Like, I'm trying to think of exactly how the, okay, so he comes over and sits by me. I'm sitting at not the main bar, but this kind of like a side bar, almost like a breakfast bar type of thing. So he comes over and sits next to me, and he starts having a conversation. He's like, okay, like I said, never asked my name, never asked if I was taken, like just talked about himself pretty much. He's like, hi, I don't even remember his name, to be honest. He's like, so we're having small talk, and I'm like, so what do you do for a living? And he's like, well, he's like, I tell you, but I'm not sure how you'd feel about it. So I'm like, okay, he's either a porn star or a serial killer. And I'm like, okay, well, what are you? He's like, well, he's like, you seem like a nice girl, so I'll tell you. Which I've heard 1,000 times from men. Guys, stop using it. And he goes, how do you feel about cops and firefighters and, you know, anyone in that type of field? I'm like, this is the big reveal. I'm like, I'm pretty neutral about it. I said I 100% respect what they do for their community. I said, I'm not against them at all. I'm not like, woo, either. You know what I mean? I said I'm pretty neutral. He's like, okay. He's like, I just want to ask because some people are like, hate cops and hate firefighters and stuff. He's like, I'm a cop. And I'm like, okay, cool. And so he's talking about his job or whatever, and he asked what I do, and I told him vlogging. Try to talk to you guys while doing my backdrop just because I don't have, oh, hi. Sorry. You're welcome, though. I don't have a ton of time. Oh, we do need to head out soon. So anyways, this guy was just starting to get really aggressive with his questions, and he's like, okay, we're on our first date now. And I'm like, damn, you're a cheap date. And he's like, ask me anything. My mind went totally blank. I mean, I couldn't think of a single thing to ask this guy. And he was like, he pointed that out. He's like, you can't think of a single thing? I'm like, no, like, you're making me nervous. And he's like, I asked him, I said, why don't you ask me a question to get the ball rolling? And he's like, no, ask me a question. He was getting more and more and more aggressive. So I'm like, okay, you have any pets? Like, he's like, yeah, I have a dog. Like, his whole demeanor changed. And then he's like, all right, ask me another question. And I said, no, you asked me one. Now I asked you one. Now you ask me one. And he's like, no, ask me a question. Like, it was so weird. And then eventually he's like, well, he's like, at this point, you know, someone would usually ask a person to have their number if they want to hang out again. And I looked at him, I'm like, are you asking for me to ask you for your number? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm taken. I said, you never asked me. I was just having a conversation with you. And then you just got weird. Like, I was going to end the conversation soon after it started. But if you guys were in my shoes, like, it's easy to comment and be like, well, why didn't you just walk away? It was of a very weird situation, and he was very, very, very aggressive, and I honestly was kind of scared of the guy, and I was already so far in the conversation that I didn't want to be like, by the way, I'm married. I didn't know what he would do. I was genuinely kind of freaked out by him, but I don't think I've ever shared that story, but I'm surprised that I haven't, because it was a pretty terrifying experience. But I'm just cutting up the spider web. I'm trying to see if I maybe have a I think I have my eyebrow trimming. Yes, I do. My eyebrows. Why are you in my closet? Silly girl. She likes to bite my shoes. I have my eyebrow trimming tweezers here, scissors here. I think they're honestly for nails, but I use them to groom my eyebrows because they work tremendously. But let me just cut this up. Yeah, you see my backdrop? I don't know if everybody's seen it already, but it's just a black backdrop, and then these glow. Like, you can turn them on so they glow. But I just wanted something a little bit extra to put on but that wasn't like too distracting, you know what I mean? So I figured if I can make this maybe thin enough that it'll just be, you know what I mean, like you can barely see it. I don't know. Maybe it'll work, maybe not. I'm wondering if I can, like, I was gonna say connect it to a chair, but I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe I can do something. I'm gonna wrap it around these jack-o'-lanterns. Something like that, maybe? Obviously, I'm not gonna leave this. But I really only need it in the top half as well. So maybe I can do something. I'll probably have to cut this because this is a lot of web, actually. I'll drag this down. And maybe tie it off. Sorry, I know I'm off camera. I know. Sorry, I'm trying. Maybe I'll just wrap the rest of this around and cut it if I need to use it. But ooh, I like it a lot, actually. I'm pleasantly surprised. Ooh, how do you guys like it? I love it. I'm actually really excited about this backdrop. So it'll basically be like, you know what I mean, my makeup tutorials will look something like this from now on. Well, like, obviously, once Halloween's over, this will change, but I like it. My tutorials are usually pretty up close, so even if, like, this is peeking in the back, I can distort the clip to make it a little bit bigger. But we got about an hour to kill. I think I'm going to take some of this cobweb outside and just start cobwebbing my outside to make it a little more Halloween-y. And we're leaving in about an hour to head up and do that pumpkin thing. So I'll show you what the cobwebs look like outside. I just got to get them up first. Okay. Okay, we finished this spider web. It's actually wicked hot outside. That's why I took her shirt off. But you can see my window has some. Sorry, my neighbor's working. There's some right there. And then I put some over the flower bed. And if you can kind of see all the spider web behind me. And then I also put some on this side. I don't know what you guys can really see because it's really glary out on that side. And then I did a big one between these two trees. I thought that would be kind of cool. Can you see that? So yeah, so I think I used about 2 bags, so I have a lot more. But we can find other places to do them, maybe the shed or something. I didn't want too much, but I love the way it looks. Time to head on out. We're heading up to TJ's work to go make some pumpkins. Right? Oh my gosh, it's such a scenic drive. It's so pretty. That was really funny. Kidding me, every single time I start it, whatever. So we're leaving now. We just did the whole scarecrow pumpkin thing. It was cute. We were here for a while. They bought us pizza. It was really nice. A lot of TJ's co-workers were there. So it's about 6 now. So we're heading home. I don't think anything else is gonna happen today. If it does, then it'll be at the end of this vlog. If not, this is the last part you see. So I want to say I love you. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!